Hello, and thank you for joining me for today, August 20th. It is Friday. The card for today is, in fact, the Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, as you can see, as it says, for those of you who maybe aren't too familiar with tarot, it says to go for your desires. It talks about a person being very charismatic. What this is also talking about is leaning on your own understanding, trying to understand what is happening in a situation. It's also talking about believing in what your dreams are. For some of you, it's about your gifts that you were born with. For some of you, it's trying to have faith in a situation. Today is definitely going to talk about relying on your trust, your intuition, your gut feeling. There's a lot of balance here. There's a lot of things here that are going to make a perfect sense to you where you're wanting something to happen or you're wanting something to come to fruition. So there is, in fact, a very good energy around you today that something is going to become very successful, that it is going to work out in your favor. So whatever it is that your questions that you may have will make sense to you. We're going to work with the elements today, going on the element of air. So for air signs, you're not afraid to step forward in a particular situation. You have the Knight of Swords. With the Knight of Swords, you're not afraid to step forward in a situation. You're not afraid to speak what it is that you want or that you're interested in. For some of you air signs, you're going to be very direct on your comments, your questions, your answers, everything that is involved with air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Today it's talking about you don't fear much at all. In other words, you're willing to take on a challenge, a competition. It also talks about air signs taking quick action here. Quick actions toward one of your goals. If your goal is to reach out and speak to somebody, then you're going to take action toward that. If your goal is about getting a job or getting applications or resumes taken care of, you're going to reach toward that. Fire signs. Your card for today is the Tower moment, unfortunately. Fire signs, you have the Tower. So with the Tower, yes, be careful, because lightning is going to strike, meaning there is going to be something that happens that is very quick, something that may make you uncomfortable. Aries, Leo, Sag, fire signs. This is talking about unwanted change. Maybe something you didn't plan on. But a lot of fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, things have been happening or happening to you that made you make a proper or improper choice or decision that is now creating, your decisions and choices are now creating this upheaval, this change, this new direction. For some of you, it's going to create a new beginning. You have to go through this little bit of a down run here, but once that's taken care of, then things will be able to go up very swiftly, very quickly, and they will. New changes, new things coming, new ideas. For some of you, new jobs. For some of you, new partnerships. For some of you, new location. But there's a lot of newness coming. But the newness can only come in once the old is pushed out. Water signs. You have the Page of Swords. With the Page of Swords, water signs, it's definitely talking about allowing yourself to be free from a situation. It talks about learning the truth of a matter. It talks about being able to accept what the truth is finally. For some of you, not wanting to let go of something that was so comfortable, so familiar. But for some of you, this could be very painful. It could be very upsetting, having to learn what the truth really is. It may be something beknownst to you that you are not familiar with. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So you have the Six of Swords. Your card today, Earth signs, for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, is in fact the Six of Swords. And what the Six of Swords is talking about, the Six of Swords can mean several different things depending on who I'm speaking to, but you're definitely coming out of a rough spot. You're coming out of the hard times. You're coming away from all the negativity or the negative people, the toxic things, maybe the addiction perhaps. Now you're being able to start over. The hard times are pretty much done. You're just wrapping a few things up from a situation that was very uncomfortable, but now things are definitely going to be moving forward in a more positive direction. Do not fear where you are now. Things are about to change in your favor. Things are about to get much better. There's been a bit of an oversight for some of you. For some of you, it's like you'll be glad to finally bury this, or you'll be glad to finally get rid of this, or you'll be very glad to walk away from something. For some of you, it's been a long, hard struggle, and this fight has been quite exhausting for you. The next card that I want to pull, since we have done all of the elements, air, fire, water, and earth in that order, the next card that I want to pull for you is the messages for the weekend. For the weekend. So I am going to say that Aries, there's some kind of gain coming for you over the weekend. Leo, there is definitely luck, and your luck is changing. It is going to change for the better. You might have been going through some shit. It is going to change for the better starting this weekend. Sagittarius, yours is kind of the Four of Cups. You're bored, you're trying to find something to do, tired of doing the same thing over and over, wanting some changes to come. That's happening this weekend. Gemini, there's a judgment call here for you because you have the Judgment card. But there's also a renewal here, a rebirth. You're going to take action on your truth this weekend. Cancer, you have the Star card. So Cancer, have faith. Opportunity is going to knock. Pisces, you have the Justice card. There's decisions here to be made. There's also consequences to come with them, so be careful of what you do this weekend. Scorpio, you have the Death card. There is an ending. There's closure. Somebody may not take an offer that you give them, or you may not take an offer that's given to you. Gemini, you have the Hermit card. You're going to be doing a lot of meditating, a lot of praying, trying to get closer to your spiritual side as well. Libra, you have the Ace of Swords. You're going to get a lot of mental clarity over this weekend. There's also going to be a victory and success. Money also comes to you on Saturday. Aquarius, you have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is talking about being assertive, being very bold. This is about showing somebody your strengths, not letting somebody see your weak side. Capricorn, you have the Two of Wands. You definitely have determination over the weekend. A lot of determination. Taurus, you have the Seven of Cups. Wishful thinking, temptation, be careful. Creating illusions in your mind, believing something more than what it is. Virgo, the Moon card. Be careful of somebody keeping secrets or being very deceptive or trying to win through deception. Be careful. Hopefully I did all the cards. I did air, fire, water, earth. All right, you guys. So my biggest apologies to you for not being on yesterday. I wasn't feeling good and needed to get medical assistance. I needed to make sure that I was okay. Not sure what went on. They're still not sure what happened. I kept feeling like I was going to pass out. So I don't know what the issue was. My blood pressure was good and my pulse ox was great. So I don't know what was going on. But anyway, more than likely I could have picked up some negative energy either in my lives or somebody else's life. And it really did a doozy on me. But now I am pulling back strong. I will be on here tomorrow. I will be doing the live tomorrow. afternoon, closer toward dinner time, actually. I also will be getting in touch with you guys for next week in reference to your readings. And for 3 of you who had readings scheduled for yesterday, forgive me, and I will reschedule you for the first 2 days next week because your readings were already in process. So I will be doing makeup readings for Karen, for Jelly, and might have been one other person I might just be forgetting. But I will be taking care of your readings come Monday, finding out what your convenience will be. And we will work on that. If I need to do some of them on Sunday, where I don't usually, I will. I will make that up to you that way, if that's what works for you, because you work during the week. All right, you guys. With all that being said, take care of yourselves. Remember to protect your energy when you're watching all these videos in many different rooms. It may not be the reader that you got to fear, but it may be the people that are in the room. So before you attempt to enter anyone's room, including mine, protect yourself with the white light or the green emerald color, whichever your preference is. Use whichever archangel you need to use to bring in with you as well. Wishing you all safety, wishing you all love and respect as well. I thank you all for all of your encouragement and support. I know a lot of you didn't know that I had to go to see the doctor, so to speak, in the emergency to make sure everything was okay. It was a little bit scary. I didn't know what was happening, but anyway, things worked out and I am back home. And sending blessings to all of you. Love and light, and I will see you on the live tomorrow. Tomorrow, if you're waiting for a mini read, we'll do it. Tomorrow, if you're waiting for sticks, we'll do it. And if you're waiting for the Island Tarot cards, we'll do it. And for some of you, if you're waiting for the Book of Answers, we'll definitely do it. All right, guys, with that being said, this is your daily for Friday, August 20th, 2021. Stay blessed.